Hey everybody, this is Mr. Payton. Based on the responses of my last set of stories, I thought I'd do a few more. So this time what I'm going to do is go through each school that I've worked at and talk about some of the funny moments. And I'll probably just stick to one to keep these short because I could go forever. The first school I worked at was the school I promoted 8th grade from. It was called John R. Davis. It's in the Roosevelt School District in South Phoenix. And I had a kid there, man, I'll never forget him, my man Tyrone. Tyrone Roan, I used to call him. Tyrone was a class clown. I mean, he always had something funny to say. And so one day I said, Tyrone, what do you want to be when you grow up? He said, I'm going to be a comedian. I said, well, here you go. Step up to the front and get it in. Let me tell you something right now. I've done that many times in my career as a teacher. Usually people fold up like a chair. They all, I don't have my jokes ready on. Not Tyrone. Tyrone got up there, he talked about me, he talked about people in class. You know, he didn't make nobody feel bad. Everybody was so busy laughing. And I mean, he was cracking jokes and he was funny. He was walking around and making faces. I remember afterwards, we got up and we gave him a standing ovation. And I gave him candy out of my little Mr. Payton box and all that kind of stuff. And I just never forget that because usually kids say, no, I want to be a rapper, I want to be this, I want to be that. As soon as I say, okay, here you go, they're like, well, I'm not ready and all that kind of stuff. But now my man Tyrone Roan, you know, he made that year a whole lot of fun. I was at that school for 2 years. The weirdest thing about working at that school is I went to school there not too long ago. So I remember the first time the principal called my name over the loudspeaker. He was like, Mr. Payton to the office. For a quick second, I thought I was in trouble because they used to call me Mr. Payton as a student because I got in trouble so much. They knew me so well in the office. So one of my favorite moments at a really special place for me, because to go back to your school that you finished at and then to be a teacher there, there's just nothing like it. Some of my little teachers were still there. They were trying to get me to call them by their first names. I'm like, I'm not calling you by your first name. You're still Mr. So-and-so, still Mr. So-and-so. So it was a lot of fun, but I'll never forget my man Tyrone Roan over at John R. Davis School. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I appreciate it. You know, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next story.